Welcome to Trivia TV. Today we're putting your NHL knowledge to the test. Are you ready? Let's start. Which goalie holds the NHL record for most career shutouts? The answer is Martin Brodeur. Which player holds the record for most penalty minutes in a single NHL season? The answer is Dave Schultz. Bobby Orr won the Norris Trophy Best Defenseman. How many consecutive times? The answer is 8. Which NHL team has gone the longest without winning a Stanley Cup as of the 2025-26 season? The answer is the Toronto Maple Leafs. Who scored the overtime winner in Game 7 of the 2011 Stanley Cup Final? The answer is Patrice Bergeron. What year did the NHL introduce the shootout to end tied regular season games? The answer is the 2005-06 season. Which player was infamously traded for cash and future considerations, known as the worst trade in NHL history, when the Oilers dealt him in 1988? The answer is Wayne Gretzky. Which goalie wore a plain white mask for most of his career, becoming one of the most iconic images in hockey history? The answer is Jacques Plante. The miracle on ice at the 1980 Olympics saw the U.S. defeat the Soviet Union. What was the final score? The answer is 4-3. Which city hosted the first outdoor NHL game? The answer is Las Vegas. What controversial call or non-call ended the 2019 Stanley Cup Final in controversy? The answer is D. The NHL's first expansion from the original 6 happened in what year, and how many teams were added? The answer is 1967. 6 teams added. Who won the Hart Trophy NHL MVP the most times in league history? The answer is Wayne Gretzky. Jaromir Jagr played in the NHL until what age? The answer is 45. Which defenseman won the Norris Trophy in 2023? The answer is Erik Karlsson. Which goalie has won the Vezina Trophy the most times? The answer is Jacques Plante. Connor McDavid won his first Hart Trophy in what season? The answer is 2016-17. How many times did Steve Yzerman win the Stanley Cup as a player? The answer is 3. Who holds the record for most goals scored by a rookie in NHL history? The answer is Teemu Selanne. Which NHL player has won the most Selke trophies, Best Defensive Forward? The answer is Patrice Bergeron. Which team did the Vegas Golden Knights lose to in their very first Stanley Cup Final appearance in 2018? The answer is the Washington Capitals. The infamous fog game in 1975, where fog on the ice made the game nearly unwatchable, was played between which 2 teams? The answer is the Buffalo Sabres and Philadelphia Flyers. How old was Gordie Howe when he played his final NHL game? The answer is 52 years old. Sidney Crosby was drafted first overall in 2005. Who was drafted second overall that same year? The answer is Bobby Ryan. In what year did the NHL first allow European players to enter the draft without restrictions? The answer is 1989. Nathan MacKinnon won his first Hart Trophy in what season? The answer is 2022 to 23. How many career goals did Ovechkin have at the end of the 2024 to 25 season? The answer is 897. Which player won the Calder Trophy Best Rookie in the 2022 to 23 season? The answer is Matty Beniers. Before the Florida Panthers won the Cup in 2024, when was the last time they reached the Stanley Cup Final? The answer is 1996. Which modern NHL team has made the playoffs the most consecutive times without winning a cup as of 2024 to 25? The answer is the Toronto Maple Leafs. Who was the first player born in the United States to win the Conn Smythe Trophy? The answer is Brian Leetch. What is the longest winning streak in NHL regular season history? The answer is 17. Which player holds the record for most shorthanded goals in a single NHL season? The answer is Mario Lemieux. Which current NHL team plays its home games at the Canada Life Centre? The answer is the Winnipeg Jets. The Broad Street Bullies was a nickname for which 1970s dynasty known for physical, aggressive play? The answer is the Philadelphia Flyers. Which player was nicknamed the Big Bill? The answer is Jean Béliveau. What was the final score of the highest-scoring NHL game ever played? The answer is 14-7. Which player holds the record for most career points by a defenseman in NHL history? The answer is Ray Bourque. What is the name of the trophy awarded to the winner of the Eastern Conference Finals? The answer is the Prince of Wales Trophy. Which current NHL superstar was drafted second overall in 2013? The answer is Alexander Barkov. How'd you do? Was it too hard or too easy? Let us know in the comments below.